Hello and welcome to World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com. Let's take a look at this hour's developing stories. Berlin Mayor Klaus Waweri said he will step down on December 11th after 13 years in office. Waweri had recently taken a beating over struggles in the construction of the Germany's capital's new international airport. Also including that his greatest defeat was the Willy Brandt Airport, but the capital has not yet opened. Human rights experts said that human rights abuse is still a prevalent concern in East Africa, despite progress in 5 Eastern African countries. East African governments seem reluctant to draft and implement local laws, as human rights experts reported. Most notably, torture is a widespread phenomenon all across Africa, and successful prosecutions of perpetrators of torture, who are most likely state agents, are still unlikely in cases where the courts have awarded compensation to the victims of torture. Governments appear loath to pay. Ukraine and Russia have been reportedly set to begin one-on-one talks on the heavy fightings in eastern Ukraine after Moscow admitted for the first time its troops had entered into Ukrainian territory. Both presidents of Ukraine and Russia began a bilateral key meeting after 6 hours of difficult negotiations, together with the top EU officials in Minsk. Russian President Vladimir Putin said on Tuesday the crisis in Ukraine cannot be solved by a further military escalation or without dialogue with representatives of the country's Russian-speaking eastern regions. Putin, Poroshenko and other leaders are meeting in Minsk over the conflict in Ukraine, which has killed more than 2,000 people and prompted a round of sanctions that are hurting both European and Russian economies. And that was all for World in 2 Minutes, brought to you by trtworld.com.